Steve's in Edgware. Steve, do solar panels work? Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Nick. Thanks for taking my call. Yeah, they do. I'm a domestic solar energy assessor. So I actually go out and find out the validity of installing solar panels to domestic properties.
Has my house got to face south?
Your house has got to face south, anything east to west, south facing would be fine, but anything north facing won't really be very viable. Of course, the pitch of your roof matters, the orientation of the property does count, which is what we've just been talking about, and the costs that you're actually, your costs of your energy are also relevant too, because obviously lower costs won't attract the kind of savings or returns that people would expect.
Have you got them?
I live in an apartment, so we don't have solar panels. But
so, in some instances, Steve, you work for a solar panel company, do you? Is that right?
I don't work for I work with. I work with a company that I've been working with for a couple of years now, but I've been in the industry a long time, and I've worked with companies that I care not to mention.
Okay. Or, you think that they may be a bit pushy, perhaps?
Well, creative, yeah. Creative figures particularly, yeah.
So do you sometimes turn around and say, look, I'm very sorry, Mr. Johnson, but there's just no point putting solar panels on your house because you're just not going to get any benefit. You're not facing the right way or the wrong pitch.
I won't say sometimes, but yeah, there are occasions where it just doesn't stack up. The cost versus the savings are just not viable. But we are really careful, Nick. I just want to stress this. We're really careful to manage people's expectations beyond, sometimes you could say silly careful. I always recommend that people have contracts validated before they're actually installed. And the validation process that we use is called the EPVS, Energy Performance Validation Scheme. And that's a free certification that we give to people when they do sign with us. And for us to get the contract through, it has to be validated correctly.
Lastly, of every 10 visits that you make or site inspections, how many of you will you green light? How many would you say, not so sure, chum?
I would say 7 out of 10. We normally find that there are savings to be made and viable. So
that's not a bad ratio. Steve, thank you.